Hi, I'm Ellen. I'm going to tell you about what Muse by Mail is, what happens immediately after you sign up, and a little bit of a personal backstory of why I started this in the first place. So, Muse by Mail is a quarterly, personalized analog mail drop. Right now, I'm sending them out in these purple envelopes. And if you were one of the people who signed up for the summer 2024 July shipment, you would have received a couple of things. You would have gotten the Muse, which is a quarterly publication focused on creative topics related to building, creating, and imagining a better future. You would have also gotten an advanced copy of Anti-Content, which is the next book coming out from my independent publishing company, Altamira Studio. You would have gotten a personally written postcard from me telling you all about how excited I am to have you as a member of Muse by Mail. You would have, if you were someone who I identified as being a lover of tea, you would have gotten one of these adorable baby dragon tea bags, which are kind of fun. You would have also gotten a personally curated book, at least one. It might have been something from the Altamira collection, like maybe a copy of Ask Aristotle. It might have also been something that I just thought was a good idea for you based on getting to know you, like someone got a copy of Fahrenheit 451, and I'm really excited for that person to tell me what they thought about Ray Bradbury and his legendary dystopian novel. Those are the things that would have been included in the shipment, and immediately after you sign up for these quarterly, seasonal, summer, fall, winter, spring shipments, two things will happen. The first thing that will happen is you will immediately get the latest copy of the Muse shipped to you. The most recent seasonal one, it would be summer 2024 in this case. You're going to get this immediately. You will also immediately have, or close to immediately, have a personal email from me saying, hey, it's awesome that you signed up. I want to get to know you. I want to start to get a sense for who you are and what you're all about so that I can curate for you. So those two things will happen immediately after you sign up. Now I want to step back and talk a little bit about the motivation for why I started this thing in the first place and like what this is all about and a little bit about why it's personalized as well. So I started this independent publishing company called Altamira Studio. We do books that just look nothing like the other books that are out there. They're very colorful, they're generally short, and they're extremely low, zero fluff. They're all about people who really value their time and appreciate something that's short, punchy, different, that's willing to take kind of more risks than a lot of your typical reading material. And the reason for that is when I was growing up, I loved books. They were my favorite thing in the world. They really fed my creativity. It was like what I was all about. And when I became an adult, I found myself in this place where I, as far as I could tell, had lost my love of reading. I would walk into bookstores, libraries, and I would kind of walk out with nothing, or maybe something that was sort of like tangentially related to one of the classics that I had loved, but I was never drawn to any of the new books that were coming out. And I, for years, blamed myself for this. I thought, oh, well, I must have lost the discipline somehow. I must not be as compatible with reading as I used to be, or something like that. And then I learned about the publishing industry, the whole system that brings these books to our Amazon carts and onto our shelves. And I realized, oh, no wonder I'm bored by all the books. This is an industry that is ailing in a lot of ways, that is in a bad state in general, and that is plagued by risk aversion, by censorship, by politicization. I found out that the industry, although there are a lot of good people in the industry, as a whole, the way that it operates is like 80% bureaucracy and politics and 20% creativity. And I found it devastating, honestly, for a while, until I realized, oh, I could become an independent publisher and start making the kind of books that I would like to read and the kind of things that get me excited and the kind of things that I want my friends to enjoy. And so I did that, and I learned in sort of the course of that, I learned that the only way for an indie, kind of ahead of the curve publishing company, which we're very oriented around readers who really value their time, who are kind of like ahead of the curve as readers, who are interested in imagining a different future and who are thinkers in a lot of ways. I learned that because of the way the system is, and because of the level of censorship and risk aversion sort of across the system, including even Amazon, the only way for an independent publisher to really be able to make an impact would be to connect directly with people who would let us send them stuff consistently, rather than putting the burden on readers to like seek out our stuff consistently and find it and track it down and keep track of what we're doing and which a subset of those things might be kind of a good fit for their interests and stuff like that. The only way to make it work is to have a direct connection with readers, because the industry is so heavily stacked against anybody who's truly innovative. So Muse by Mail is my solution to that. It's not me asking you to just randomly send me $250 or $300 if you're international. It's me offering you a personalized, curated, custom product that you will enjoy and that I will add a bunch of stuff to. If I will do everything in my power to make sure that every single person who signs up really enjoys it, because what it's all about is there's a lack of truly inspirational, wonderful, delightful print books and stuff out there, and it doesn't have to be that way. We just have to connect with each other directly. So that's what Muse by Mail is all about. I'm gonna sort of pause there. I'll add some more stuff to this page that you can kind of go down some rabbit holes and decide if this is the kind of thing that you would like to receive from me. But essentially, if you're someone who's interested in the cutting edge of media, the frontier of publishing, anything like that, then this is probably interesting to you. If you're not into that, then that's okay. This is probably not interesting to you, and it's, that's fine. So if this is interesting to you, I hope you'll sign up, and I hope that you'll give me the opportunity to connect with you, and we can build something a lot better together.